Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do this mermaid look, so if you're excited, stay tuned, and here we go. Alright everybody, go ahead and prime your face with whatever primer you have. I chose to use a pore filling primer, so of course it's the Smashbox primer you see all the time. I'm also going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay primer potion. Be sure to go ahead and rub that in. Next, what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and glue down our brows, yes, but make sure you use washable, the washable glue stick from ELMERS, the purple kind. I wouldn't chance any other kind. You want those eyebrows to be yours when they're done. So yeah, also take your brow comb and make sure you comb through those hairs. So while they are drying, I'm gonna go ahead, oh my god, so yeah, this color corrector just exploded on me. Luckily this shirt is not important, so yeah, threw that one away. Oh, I got another one. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and color correct while my eyebrows are drying. So yeah, just sit back. So they are dry. I ended up doing 2 coats of glue, which is fine. This is a cream foundation from Black Opal, and we're pretty much gonna Whoopi Goldberg our eyebrows. They were here, and now they're gone. So go ahead and use a sponge and go ahead and flatten a color out with your sponge. You still see little hairs from here and there, but from a distance, and once you put your eyeshadow on, can't nobody see it. So go ahead and set that as well with a translucent powder. I'm using the AIRSPUN. This isn't their darkest shade, I don't think. I couldn't find it at Walmart, and then when I did see other colors at Walmart, I couldn't remember which one I had. But it doesn't matter. This is when you scare your husband like, hey babe. So go ahead and brush off the excess powder and keep going. So next, take a painter's thin tip paintbrush, and I'm using MEHRON's color paint, and it is water activated. So I'm just going to use this color to go ahead and give me some eyebrows. Now one of the whole points, other than that this paint doesn't work through the hair, was for me to have some even eyebrows, and my dumb self ended up just pretty much tracing over the eyebrows that I have. And anyone who's seen any of my videos know one is higher than the other. I wasn't focused, y'all, my bad. So be aware, you may have to do more than 1 coat for your eyebrows because this color does dry down darker than what you see initially. That's okay. So also,
how do I look? How do I look?
Oh, my child.
You look crazy.
Look at me.
Shirley, I don't even have to look at you to know you look crazy. You look crazy.
What do I look like?
A dying bug.
She's so crazy. Anyway, take the concealer and go ahead and fix or correct anything that you need to, just like you would your regular brows. I would just say try not to smear too heavily across the face paint color because it is water activated, which means this will wash off quite easily in the shower. So you're pretty much going to do your eyelids like you would for any regular prep of an eyeshadow that you're going to do, which is what we're going to do next. So apply your concealer, pat it down with your finger, and set it with a translucent powder. So just go through with your concealer, fix your brows any way that you want, however shape. So next we're going to go ahead and start our eyeshadows, and we're going to be using this color from Maybelline. It's a teal color. It's pretty much almost the same color as the color paint that I use, except for it's in a powder form. So It's okay. It blends out really well to be one of these little individual eyeshadow packs. But yeah, whatever you do on one side, you're going to do on the other. Boy, I tell you, being a mom, I actually was barbecuing some chicken and doing this tutorial all at the same time. Next, I'll take the NYX Water palette. I believe this is a limited edition. I do have another palette in my videos, and I use the Fire palette. They're on sale right now on Ulta for half their price, so I got this one for $15. So yeah, don't be afraid to drag the eyeshadow out to the sides, because we do kind of really want a cat-like vibe to it. Or I guess pretty much we're doing drag. I guess that's what you call it, considered to be what, drag. So take the darker blue and you're just going to go ahead and pack that into the outer V of your eye. Try to leave as much space in the middle bare, because we are going to do a cut crease with glitter, and whatever you do on one side, go ahead and do on the other. So also I took the exposure down in my camera so you guys could see these colors a little bit better. That's why I look a little bit reddish orange other than the color corrector. So the initial eyeshadow I tried to put on my brow bone, it initially didn't show up, so I went in and got a more metallic, shinier color with a fluffier brush, and that's what's on there now. So I took my concealer and I went ahead and cut my crease. Yes, you can cut this with white if you have it. I do not have it, and for some reason, me and the NYX Jumbo Pencil, we have a love-hate relationship, so I just went with what was easiest. Don't forget to pat the concealer down to flatten it out. And then next up, you're going to need a flat synthetic brush to help you apply the glue, and I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And you want to work pretty quickly. And to apply the actual glitter to my eye, I used that little cheap spongy applicator that came in the eyeshadow, the teal eyeshadow. So yeah, go ahead and pack that on. Don't worry about fallout. Don't worry about, you know, it not being placed. As long as you have the glue there, the glitter, you put it there, you can always knock off the excess to get that sharp line that you created with the glue and the concealer. So like I said, I took the exposure down so you guys can see how pretty this glitter is. And this is from my local hair store. I think it was like 99 cents. And if anyone's following me on Facebook, y'all know how I feel about people using craft glitter instead of cosmetic glitter. You will mess around and go blind. Do you understand? It is not that deep. Yes, it's pretty. Craft glitter is very pretty. I like my vision more. So go ahead and take a fluffy brush, a blending brush, and hit those same colors in your crease that you use, and also hit that blue that you put on your outer V. And then I'm just going to use this other blue that's in this palette to kind of give us a third color, transition color between the glitter and the blue and the outer V. It just gives what I feel to be a better, smoother transition. Again, grab a clean fluffy brush to help fuse out some of those harsh lines. So yes, I could have started with the tape here initially. I just didn't feel like it, but I do want to use it to help me out with my cat eyes that I'm going to do. And I'm using this silver. I believe this is from Urban Decay. Urban Decay. It is actually it's very pretty, but I did notice when I washed it off, it pretty much came off in like one strip, and it could be mainly because of all the layers of stuff that I have on my eyes. But yeah, it kind of just like rolled off. But yeah, it's a silver, and that's what I'm using to do my eyeliner, and trying to keep up with the whole Neptune vibes. So I learned for me when doing my cat eyes that I can't do a slope or slant. I figured out what works for me is when I'm going across my eyelids, just to go in a straight line. Even though I do have hooded eyes, I just feel like that works best for me. And even though I took these off, they're not as sharp as I wanted because I do have a lot of layers of everything going on right now. I just go back through with the point of it, and I just sharpen stuff up. So when we come in on our next scene. I'm already going to have my eyelashes on, and they are from Walmart. They're Halloween collection. They have glitter on the tips. That's why they act kind of wonky throughout this whole doggone video. But yeah, those are what I have on. I already applied my mascara as well. So now I'm going to do my foundation. Nothing different in my routine. Yes, it looks a little orange now. Don't forget I have my exposure turned down. And also my diva ring light, I guess, got a little hot. She decided she was going to turn off, but I was like, I'm going to keep going. So go ahead, apply your foundation, your concealer, in the ways that you would do, you know, for yourself. So I chose to do the full beat route of how I would do my foundation and concealer routine. And like I said, concealer, that is nature's eraser. So yeah, sharpen those eyes up, y'all. And this is the Tarte Shape Tape. Kind of look like the Cowardly Lion right here. But yeah, go ahead and blend that out with a beauty blender, which is what I'm using right now. And after you have everything that you are going to do as far as that, you are going to go ahead and prepare to set your face. Like I said, this is pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? A drag queen inspired makeup tutorial. Like, I'm doing full powder. I don't normally put this much powder because I do have dry skin in some places. But that's what I'm doing right now. Just beat, 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 beat. So if you mess up your eyebrows, don't worry about it. You can just go back through again with the face paint, whatever face paint you use, and sharpen them up like I just did. So now we're gonna, go ahead. We're gonna rob some banks. We're gonna get these coins one way or another. But no, this is actually a wig cap that you use to secure a wig, and I realized it has, already given you those fishy little fish scales you need. So go ahead and place that on your face. Don't scare anybody in your household. Use the same paint that you use for your eyebrows, and pretty much you're going to place this wherever you want scales to be placed. So I switched from a brush to a sponge because I felt like the brush was moving my net around a little bit too much. So yeah, you're just going to put a couple of scales. I just did it around the perimeter of my face because I still wanted to be a mermaid, but I still wanted to be an African American mermaid. And so then you take the teal color after that, after you put your scales down, and use a darker color. So I'm using the darker teal color in the palette. And I'm going to contour my face with this. So this is going to give me my cheekbones that I normally would contour myself. And I'm just going to go around the perimeter of my face. And yeah, I'm also going to take my scales down the sides of my neck. Don't worry about some of the face paint that's on my forehead. It is water-based, so we will be able to remove it with a regular makeup wipe. But that's okay, we'll get there because I do take it off. So as you can see, I have my contour, I have my scales, I have my fish face. And then now what I'm going to do is, because I'm by myself, everybody want to play their Xboxes, don't nobody want to help me see my struggle, I'm going to go ahead and run these scales down the side of my neck on my own. I don't need nobody. So yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, just touch that spot up. So next I have this highlighter that I ran across. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Galaxy. I think it's called Astro Blue. This little highlight is everything. Only thing is you have to be careful with this because it feels like it has some type of grease base or oil base. So I can't use a brush. I can't rub the stick directly on it. I pretty much got to warm it up on my hand. And as you can see, finger dab. Finger dab, finger dab, finger dab. So yeah, I hit my high points pretty much anywhere that I would put regular highlighter on. I put it in on those areas too for my mermaid. I don't know how much highlighting she doing in the water, but you know, when she come up out the sunlight, swing her hair. So yeah, I'm just using a brush to kind of flatten it out, not necessarily smooth it, because I didn't want to smear my fish scales anywhere, because once they're on, they're on. So yeah, you see just what the swipes is doing, like this, they need to make this for every day, like actual colors. I think they come in pink and there's a gold one. I found this one at Ulta because the one at my Walmart didn't have anything. This is the Wet n Wild purple highlighter. It's not doing anything for this particular look, but maybe I can use it somewhere else. This blue I'm using is BRANDI MAXIELL in Triple D. When I first put it on, I was like, this is a little too bright for this look, so I'm just gonna let that die down a little bit and dry, and then I'm gonna cover it with this. I think this is CoverGirl. It's a CoverGirl's blue. I can't remember the name of it. It'll be in the description box. And it just lit up with that BRANDI MAXIELL underneath. Yes. So I took a navy blue liner. I probably should have did this first. And I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips to help out with the shape a little bit. Fix her up. Make sure my points are pointy. Okay. And if you hear a vacuum, my 7-year-old decided she wanted to learn how to vacuum the floor today, and that's what she decided she's doing. I didn't want to stop her. Why? What mom would? Anyway, so take that light blue again and put it on the inner to give you a little ombre. And I'm taking a shimmery navy blue eyeliner, and I am lining my waterline on my bottom lashes in blue. Then I'm also going to take my mascara, and I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes in black. So yeah, you can kind of still see the little area where that mark was, but I'm gonna have a wig on. Nobody's really beat for that. So take a Q-tip and go ahead and use some makeup remover and dot where you're going to put your pearls. Clean those areas on your face. These are actually regular old stationery. I guess you would put them on like your stationery books, scrapbooks and stuff like that. They are self-adhesive, so that really works. And then my starfish was a button. I cut the little loop off the back of it, and I put some eyelash glue on it, and I'm letting that dry while I place my pearls. Mother's pearls, girls. Mother's pearls. Again, don't worry about if you can see like the shadow behind, because I guarantee you once you are done with this makeup and your pearls are there, no one's looking beyond the pearls to see, you know, whether or not you didn't place them directly where you want it. Go ahead and get your star. She should be tacky. Boom. Yes. Press her down just to make sure. So this is a wig that I got from my local beauty supply store, and it is from Sensationnnel and EMPRESS lace wig. And these ears I did myself, guys. Yes. So in a minute you're gonna see some photos in the actual lighting of my studio, some photos that I took. But yes, she's done. So I also will link you where I made these ears from, the girls page. Again, these contacts came from my local beauty supply as well. Everything will be in the description box. And I really want to thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. And so if you recreate this look, hit me up on Facebook or on my Instagram. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.